Gaza, you wasn't LeBron. From now on, I'm calling the shots. I don't really care about your hating little daddy, LeBron. Your mammy's a petty. Anytime I get beside myself, I remind myself from.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. He'll edge forward for maybe a yard. Entering Cooper. They're on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9.
No, we changed it.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
He runs with it.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Second and 7.
No, we changed it.
From the gun, Jackson. He'll run again. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the first down.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
Give it up the middle to Brooks. He'll manage only a couple. Entering Cooper. They're on the tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
We changed it.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. Now, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Now Jackson on 4th down. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on down.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt a punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on 4th down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game.
First play, and McCarthy to throw. Their throw here is complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy. And
that's over the middle and intercepted. And the Lions are going to have it at their own 32-yard line. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive.
At their
own 32-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. That's into the hands of the fullback. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down and 8. A carry now for Brooks. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Not what you want to see quarter 1 of week 1. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. On play action, here's Jackson. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20.
Go.
Off the play fake, Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
13.
2nd down, Jackson. And that ball intercepted by Pat Surtain.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be brought down, but they're going to move this one out to the 25.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And he's out of bounds inside the 30. A big play for Minnesota. Pickup of 46 yards. To the air once more is McCarthy. Got his man at the 6. He is in. Touchdown, Vikings. Extra point attempt still to come. It's up and through. And the Vikings have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now a return coming from the 14. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Jackson looking to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Throwing Jackson. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on first down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on second. And now they find themselves in a critical third down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
Third and long. Jackson now. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. First and 10 now from the 36. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. Taking off, and McCarthy's going to get down and pick up the first down. Good, smart play with the slide by J.J. Gain of 12 and a first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
He'll get this out wide. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Second and a yard. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Taking this one downfield for Hawkinson. And that is incomplete. Took a shot here at the end of the quarter, but it comes up incomplete. They'll look to pick this up, third and a yard. Try to pick this one up on the ground. He'll be brought down at the 37, but that is good enough for a first down.
Really really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
Let's go now.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. The tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal. The tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. To the goal line and in. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Minnesota. Now the try here for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Vikings move out on top, 14-0.
14, Lions, nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he will get into the end zone. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions. Extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Lions are on the board. It's now 14-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll work this one past the 25. About the 28-yard line.
On the 28-yard line.
On the jump.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. Taking this one downfield for Hawkinson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 33. And the Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll stick with him again. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. To throw is McCarthy. He's got it inside the 5. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings. What a start to the year. His 2nd touchdown in this opening half.
Makes the score Vikings 21, Lions 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead. And they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He keeps it himself.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Go ahead.
In the pistol, Jackson ready. His throw left side is complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Play action now. Jackson. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Vikings 13-yard line.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Hey, middle. Hey, report. Get up.
Again, it's Jackson. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Lions. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so that's whistled dead, and the ball gets placed at the 40-yard line. A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10, up at the 40. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Fires left sideline. That is complete. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
1st and 10.
60 Eagles.
Setting up to throw is McCarthy. A short one taken by Hawkinson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And he's in. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Minnesota. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half.
His kick is good. Makes the score Vikings 28, Lions 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A return coming from the 14. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
180.
Jackson. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is brought in. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red.
And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, Detroit. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Lions are back to within 7. It's 28-21. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Go.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. They left a man wide open downfield. He's got him. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. A ball deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Vikings. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Ready, shot. Hey, hey. Hey, hey.
A first down throw for Jackson. Going for it all. That is hard. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. A huge play just before the half. 42 yards. So they move inside the 20. 1st and 10 at the 18. Now, Jackson. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Here's a designed run. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Throwing Jackson. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Lions. His 2nd touchdown of this first half.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
McPherson now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Lions back within 7. It's 35-28. Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. This taken around the 11. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Score, Vikings 35, Lions 28.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. They'll return this from the 11. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go now.
On play action, here's McCarthy. To the right side, he's got Hawkinson, his tight end. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
Loose inside the 30. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
Mike, it just seems like certain games each week just align for matchups like we're seeing today. Just two quarterbacks trading blow for blow, putting on a show for their respective teams. Let's see if he can finish this drive off with another touchdown following that big play.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds. The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. Going up top. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
They'll go. Here's McCarthy. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush, and it will lead to a turnover on downs. They'll start this one with a three tight end look. On first and 10, Jackson.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Here's a third down and 4.
Middle.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now McCarthy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after 1st down, they find themselves in 2nd and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From the 1, 2nd and goal. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. And he's into the end zone yet again. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Minnesota. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 10. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Jackson out of the pistol. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked by the rookie out of Penn State. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. The drive will start on the ground, and he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Report!
Jackson now on 2nd down. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And the Vikings are going to take over here up near the 40.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Looking to throw. McCarthy. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
The Lions call their first timeout. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the 3rd quarter has come to an end.
Lions 28.
Yo.
2nd down. Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On 3rd down, they'll try to get it on the ground. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Lions 1st down.
Typically in a 3rd down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Detroit. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. The return starts at the 13. Good return, but he pays the price at the end. Picked up and thrown down.
At their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. Quick throw here is complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
They'll come up here, first and 10. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Vikings. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. The extra point, up and good. And the Vikings will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
What ain't it? No, we changed it.
A first down throw for Jackson. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
I'll tell you what, if the offensive lineman had the same level of fight and effort that the quarterback did, they wouldn't be in this situation. It's a shame because that individual effort went a long way towards extending that play, and it still ended up resulting in a sack. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Third and short, Jackson. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Edgerrin Cooper.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
The tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. Now a ball deep, middle of the field.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
McCarthy to the air on second down. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted.
So you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the fourth quarter, but now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent, who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now they got a little life.
From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. To throw is Jackson. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
180. Ready, shot. Go.
3rd and long for Jackson. He's going to take a shot down the field. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
180.
Jackson looking to throw. He's going to try it here again. That is caught. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a 1st down.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the 1st down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to...
And this time the rush gets home, and down he goes. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Second down, goal to go.
Ready, shot. Hey, middle. Shot.
They'll drop to throw. He'll tuck it and take off.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
Two plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal.
Shot.
He pulls it in around the 5. Some determined running, but they're going to stop him short of the goal line.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshots.
And he's going to go down. The pressure once again too much, and that should wrap this one up. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And they're going to get him down right at the 25.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Quick throw, taken in. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. He's got it! And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point is up and through. And the Vikings are able to extend the lead. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. One last shot now for Jackson. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete.